Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Space Engineers. Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Quantum Tater. Say hello, Quantum Tater. How are we doing today, everybody? Welcome to Pertam. Welcome to the Malfour, and welcome to the Flying Squirrels Remake Edition. Let's see. Last time on Spaceball Z, the Flying Squirrel got a little bit of a makeover because we couldn't lift all the crap we were carrying. So I replaced the primary thrusters with those, and explosion. Interesting. Yeah. So and then I also put the deer tools on actuators. So if we go to page 2, we can pick which one we want to use. Weld, that kind of thing. We have 2 neutral settings, and then we can go down, up, down, up, and then neutral. And that's just so I can weld without having to tilt. That's the big thing. So let's see. I need to quickly Alt Tab because I wasn't 100% preparado. I was, but then I wasn't, so that's my bad. Let's see. On the last episode, Chad said that I'm surprised. He said that he was surprised that I didn't realize that I built this thruster pod 1 pod up, and then um, of course made it the same depth as it was. So that's dumb. Yeah, I fixed it off screen. And then we got this guy over here that's not looking right, obviously because it is not fixed. Let's see. Build it one higher, keep the ground clearance. And likes the way the new one looks. Let's see. Just fix it so that there's no longer the same distance because I made the shrouding a little deeper. Yeah, and I did find myself completing an exercise of exercise. That is accurate. And then he also mentioned that while my corpse was over there somewhere, that I could have trenched a hole to get to my body and stayed out of fire and not added so many body count. That is all true. I could have done that, and I failed to do that. So, that's frustrating. But it is what it is. It was a little bit of an irritating episode, but you know what we need? We probably need to come over here and grab some of these rocks. What do we think?
Inventory full.
Oh no, inventory full. So, today, we're gonna do a quick, we're gonna do a building montage. I'm going to grind down, um, oh, I guess I need to, whoa, sim speed. So, this episode, by the way, we very nearly had a catastrophe, if you will. Um, I got a new computer. This is coming at you live from the new computer, and it nearly went real bad. It was, I thought I'd lost it. I thought I'd lost everything. So we had a brief moment of sadness, and then all is good now because I managed to find the recordings. Basically, Steam, if you didn't know this about Space Engineers, it does this lovely little thing where it says cloud save, but then it's like, nah. And so, I should probably stop doing that. I'm gonna break this thing. So yeah, the cloud save is sort of a misnomer. It doesn't actually cloud save, and that is silly and frustrating all in of itself. So what had basically happened is I had to go to my old computer, which fortunately I'm keeping because I'm giving it to my child. Um, but long and the short of it is I had to go in and recover the local roaming files to get my saves back. But I thought very surely that I was going to have to find a way to cleverly start over or something. And that would have been sad. Malifaux would have been gone. I don't have a blueprint of it. I did finally get a blueprint of the flying squirrel, so that's nice. And the skiff, so I could have rebuilt those 2 things. But the Malifaux would have been, we would have had to do something different. And that's okay. That would have been all right. We would have figured it out. But you know what? Now we don't have to, because I figured it out. I got the thing I needed. So we're just going to grind this bad boy down. And out. And once we get this taken care of, then we can begin the process of designing. Well, we've got it designed already. So another thing I did off stream, and props to Crazy CB for, well, So Crazy CB said that he personally liked having a block higher. So I think he liked the left one as well. But I did ask him in comments if that was the left one as we look at it, or if that was the left one as we. Um, I wasn't sure. Basically, is the way I would describe that. So yeah, we're just gonna go through the process of grinding this crap off really quick. I guess I could. See, I don't need to tilt this up now. Oh gosh. I honestly, guys. So if you look at the way this all kind of came about, I thought that I was gonna get the like, oh, I like the other one better. Um, I did not, obviously. It is crazy how squirrely shit gets when you're grinding it free of a grid that's large and stable. Can I just say? It's quite alarming, actually. Alright. Now what we need to do while we're doing this is, let's see. We're gonna see what we need to do. I don't actually know what we need to do. We need to do something, though, I'm sure. I'm sure of it. Something must be done. Okay. I think that the big thing that needs to happen right this second is probably turn that off. Let's see if I can park this thing right here on the edge. I can't. No, that's a terrible idea. Truly terrible. But actually, I could get the butt situated in a way where I could... Oh, nope. I'm mistaken. It's the other way around. Let's see. Is it low enough to latch on to right there? Hey, it is. Let's see. Where's that button at? Go ahead and do that. And then what we need to do, I also added this to the flying scroll so I could easily walk up and down onto this piece because I was struggling on the struggle bus, as you do. So what we need is probably a couple of things need to happen. So first and foremost, I do like the gold. We'll have to paint this later because that's still going to be the case. We're going to do that right there. And that right there. And then what we need to do is this is what I've got. So I've created a pod, like a pod blueprint, essentially, so I can just quickly add it. So first things first, let's see. Where is my... I thought I had it on the bar. I do. Grab one of these guys. Success. Success. We're going to do this right here. Make sure it's facing the right direction. Hit T's. And call this the Malafor projector. I thought I already had one of these, by the way, on here. I don't. That was foolish of me to think so. Did I add all my extra deaths? I did. Yeah. We're on the next line, actually. I believe. So, fun! Yay for death. Grab this. Dang it. Stay open, son. Put that right there. That's going to be irritating later. Oh, another thing that I did, and I don't think I showed anybody, but under here, this panel right here, if you press this button, it turns on a welder that will weld this. I'm going to build one on the other side too. I've not done that yet. That was on my list of things to do. So Malafor projector. We want you on, off. We need the horizontal, increase, decrease, increase, decrease, increase, decrease. I think that's all of them. Perfect. We go here. We say Malafor projector. Do this. Blueprints. Nope. Blueprints. We're looking for the thrust, port thrust pod. And then what we need to do, oh, that is definitely not in the right space. That's okay. It's weird that one way I put the blueprint on and it seems to be proper, and then the next time it is just like, nah, fam. I'm not about it. I don't understand that, if I'm being honest. Let's see, pitch. We're not doing that one. Yaw. There we go. Yeah, so then we can bring this guy. Oh my gosh. Now, I think we actually have this oriented the right way outside of the yaw piece of it. All right. So then what we do is we obviously need a crap load of steel plates. That's what we're going to grab. Let's go ahead and grab all the steel plates we can. Steel plates. And you know what we didn't do last time really quick? We'll go ahead and take care of this now. We didn't read this advantage notepad we got. So on the advantage notepad it said, we might not have seen the cheapest prices or the best goods or the best security, but you're already here, aren't you? So buy something. Oh, we might not have the cheapest prices. Wow. The advantage of you exist here, thus we are the best option. I do love the enterprising nature of it. It is fancy. Give me some hydrogen back. We'll go ahead and plop this guy into our inventory so I don't have to carry that around. And get back to work. Now I have a left side as well. I built a starboard thruster one as well, so once we get this, we should be able to just scroll on back and continue on with our work. So let's get up here. And now I will pick you up on the other side once I get this welded out, and we'll take a look and see how we like it. Okay, that's one done. Look at that. It's mirrored. Mirrored on the wall. I think this is actually, I'm not sure which I like better, but we're gonna match sides real quick. Put that there. And then I think the way we did this over here is we did some of the way it is right there, and then I think we just did a, so from here we should just be able to go blap. And obviously I didn't max this thing out in terms of what I wanted it to look like, so we do full blocks above it, and then we do a piece like that. So this piece over here, let's see, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I don't know what piece that is. Oh, I do know what piece that is. It's one of those, and then, yeah, I gotcha. So, and these are supposed to be heavy blocks of armor, so let's go ahead and grab 7. Nope, 6. Right there, and we go up, 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 up. That, and then I think it's this piece here is that guy, and then from there, I think we just did regular blocks at this point. And then, so that goes to there, and then we do a quick one of these bad boys right here, because raisins, and then we do block, block, I think block there, and then I'm not sure what we had above that. Block, block, another one of those guys, so neat. So we should just be able to go, and then another 6 right here, nope, 7 right here, and do like that. Bada boom, bada bing. Let's see. And then I can weld her up if I needed to. I obviously don't need to. Oh. Then I should be able to come over here, go to that, and let's see. Okay, so how we finished that piece off, I wasn't really sure. I didn't blueprint all of this, but I think we just had block to block. I can check under here. And I haven't finished these out, like, so you can see this one's not completed. It's just one of those things that I was kind of figuring out what we wanted it to look like and how we wanted it to look. Obviously that is paramount to making things look not stupid, but nah, I don't want to respawn. Maybe we don't do that block there, and then 6, that block right there, perfect. Do a quick design motif on the back end of this thing. I don't think we did that with the other end either, so that's going to be something we fix. Let's see. There we go, and then this block here has got to be that, and then we go back up to there. We go bling, 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 and then we'll figure that out later. So that's what the core structure of the thing looks like. Obviously, we're not going to have that fully designed out just like we don't on this side. Well, we do have the back end, but we don't have this piece done either. So that is what it is. And then so now that should have turned off our projector if I'm not mistaken. Let's go take a look ski. Get some hydrogen really quick. It didn't. So it's saying, is it saying the projector is not completed yet? That's odd. Projector Malafor. Oh, max required projector blueprint. Yeah, okay, so it is. It is. So the next thing we would do is down over here. I'm guessing it needs to be the same exact thing. So we're going to have to, that's going to be a whole thing that we do, but we'll do that right there. And then we'll take the same blueprint and we will say projector, and we'll do it again. So I'll pick you up on the other side. Another explosion. Yeah, right there. I saw the smoke that time. All right, back to time lapse. Okay, look at that. We got thruster pods. We don't have any thrusters in them yet. Obviously, I was not planning on the design piece of that just yet. It looks like those match up perfectly. Let's take a little extended gander. Yeah, that's gonna be the jam, guys. Look at that. All four in place. Obviously, the side thruster's not gonna be the greatest thing in the world. Let's see. Well, there's a battery right there. We're going to set you to discharge because we're ultimately going to need you to be somewhere else. Yeah, nope. I need to set that to discharge. Yes. Let's do that. So, because here's the thing. This thing, even though it's just now placed, I don't recall, did I? This should be identical to the other side. So this should be welder there, check. And then battery. And I didn't have a battery right there on this one. I was able to place... Interessante. There's more batteries on this side than there's on that side. What I could do, instead of discharging this, I could see if I could detach it and move it out of there. But that is a lot of deconstruction to... That is a lot of deconstruction to potentially Try to get that thing out of there because I'd probably have to take this off and then might be a whole thing. I'm not sure it's worth trying to remove that battery that way. Um, and where would I put it? That's the question that nobody has an answer to. Well, I could stick it right there. Could just relocate it. You know what? We're going to try really quick. So this piece of it, we've definitely got this piece done. What are we at? We are at 36 minutes of building. Obviously, that's going to be a little bit different because, well, because. That's the wonderful thing about Tiggers. The wonderful things they does. No, I think we're a little bit longer than, but it's going to be time lapse, so it's not really going to be 36 minutes. It's going to be, that is a faux 36 minutes. That's what that is. So let's see. Ah, yes, the skiff. Hello, skiff. 9-1. This is going to be the hard part, right? Getting the butt into that spot. Nope, it is not possible. So what we would need to do, let's just go ahead and chop that off. There's no reason to even try to do the thing that I was going to try to do, because if we do, like, that's going to turn catastrophic, and we all know it. Skiff temporarily gets a new... Why can't I put this on there? Thank you. Put you in there. Okay, skiff. Oh my gosh. Now I'm gonna save, and I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why I'm gonna save before I detach this, because here's the thing. There's a very large possibility that me trying to pull this out of this hole is gonna cause catastrophic failure. So, however, wiggle, 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 wiggle. Yep, wiggle, wiggle. There you go. Wiggle it out of there. Wiggle it out of there. Come on, this is dangerous. Yay, look at that. Oh shit. Disregard. Disregard all of that. Man, that's 2 dirty deletes in a couple of days, guys. I'd say that I'm sorry, but I'm not. I'm not really sorry. I don't feel bad either. It's my bad. Okay. It's as if nothing had ever happened. Okay, that was fun. Wasn't that fun, guys? Where's my... I'm struggling today with these. I need the welder. Welder. Those. We're gonna call this port. Nope, this is starboard. Starboard thrust welder. And we're gonna toggle the block on. Oh, yeah, sure. Repair whatever needs to be repaired. Why was there something need to be repaired to begin with? And then we had a panel. Which panel did we have over there? I like the look of it. Let's see what the panel looks like. It looks like it is... Which panel is it? It is... Not the, is it this one? Is this the panel? Can't tell. Access panel... Access... This is access panel 3. Access panel 3. Okay, so... 6, access panel 3. We put the button over the button. Let me open this up. I can program this button to say welder, and then we want it to be forward thrust, forward left thrust welder, and this is forward left welder, and starboard thrust welder. Beautiful. And then we can go back to placing that giant block that we had. I don't really need the whole thing, I just need the D shape. I put that right there, and then I turn it off. And then I say starboard large atmospheric thrust. I don't think it needs to say D shape. Anyways, and then we can weld that up as we have the parts and stuff like that. So now what to do with this thing? We want to take it off discharge because we've relocated it, or we've decided to relocate it. Where are we relocating it to? It's a good question. Let's find a spot for it. I'm thinking we turn this guy off here. And we just plop it down right here. Nine. I forgot that I put that on the thrusters. With all this extra stuff here, it has definitely made navigating a little bit worse. No energy. Okay, I can bring you up, and then... Oh, well, that presents an issue that I didn't have prior to. Here we go, look at that. We're solving problems by the minute. Okay, perfect. We've done it. We relocated the battery. We've got the basic nacelles taken care of. You know, park this guy back where he belongs. Ooh, where does he belong? Whoa, stop doing that. I feel like I'm zoomed in. I was zoomed in. Alrighty. Well, guys, I'm going to pick you up here in a bit. This is the first part of it. We did get the nacelles done, or at least the engine thruster pods done. Looks good. I like the way the front ones look. We obviously need to finish the back side of the left one there, and the left one probably up there. We need to kind of round about what we want that to look like. I could probably get this stuff welded up too. Make sure it looks like what we want it to. Yeah, that's what we could do. Waiting for my hydrogen to kick over, and then I will kill the engines. Say trick it. You say hydrogen. Alright, now get this welded up, and then yeah, I'm gonna pick you back up a little bit later. I'm gonna see if I can wait for a couple more comments and also kind of formulate the next plan. Because right now this is just having the shells of pods put onto the ship. So yeah, guys, we'll see you in a bit. Be right back. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. We are back. Heavy rain will come soon. Oh, that's what. There we go. Hello. Hello. And we're back. Welcome back. Welcome back for that brief break. You know. So last half of this, what we did is we got these things together. You'll have to ignore that right there. I'm gonna go turn this thing off actually. Watcha. There we go. So last time on Spaceball Engineering, We got these two guys welded up and put on, so we should have identical things. Obviously, I need to figure out what the back of that looks like, but what we're going to do now, because the other second half of this, we have two things we're going to do. Step one, we are going to turn on this welder and get our thrust up. Probably should turn that off. I'm willing to bet this is going to be set to on. It is, in fact, set to on. All right, we got some lateral thrust. We'll go up here. We'll get stuck for some reason. Come into here. Cross to this side over here. Same exact thing. Whoa! Ugh. Get that guy welded up. You know what? We should also weld this guy just for fun. There we go. I feel better. There we go. This guy is currently turned off. We got starboard large thruster. Those are going to be our turny boys, obviously. And what we're going to do right now, so we're going to kick off the brakes, and we are going to head towards that unknown distress signal, and hopefully not run amok with things that will kill us. So in order to do that, we're going to kick on the engines, get ourselves some thrust. Now we've gained quite a bit of weight. We are at like 1.5 million tons, so that's not light by any means, but I'm not too worried about it, honestly. We do need to figure out at some point what the back of the two engines are really going to look like. Or, well, so the back piece here, that's kind of fleshed out. Obviously, we still have the giant container that could be a potential problem, but on the front two engine pods, just what we want to do to make that look a little better, maybe. Or even if we care to try to make it look a little better, we may not even care. Sort of indifferent at this point. But I kind of like the way they look. We're also going to give it a test with regards to how it handles as a rover with these things attached, because obviously we are not currently flying. Oh, did I just bottom out? Oh, we have a bit of a problem. Is that thing down? What is going on down here? Did I just kill the pronoid? It is down. Oh, I'm so very sorry, pronoid. It doesn't look like I destroyed it though, which is nice. Let's go ahead and pop that guy up. I thought we secured this thing upwards already. It doesn't look damaged, so yay for that. While we're sitting here really quick, let's do a quick... What if we did like, I don't like that. I don't like that either. There's not really, is there... There's not really a block that really suits what we're looking for here. Because I don't think I can put anything on this side. Oh, you can. I could put that up there. How do we feel about that right there? What if we did that? What do we think about that? Just as a general look. Like, obviously... No, because this doesn't look right. And I don't think there's a way to make that look right, honestly. Yeah, I don't think there's a way to make that look right. There might be. There might actually be. Actually, let's see. Really quick, I know we're already getting distracted for a second time. Oh, that right there. That's the block. With zero, well, not zero effort, but essentially no effort. Although, is there one for this side? Light armor slope transition base. There we go. There we go, and then it gives it a little bit of like extra station maybe. I don't know, and then we'll do the same on the other side here. One of the things we also need to do is copy that color and go blap, blap. Because those are going to be a thing. And the other thing I was going to talk to you guys about, or I wanted to have a thought about anyways, is maybe cutting the drill off. I don't know that we need it anymore if we're going to be taking to the skies. Reach for the skies. But if we are going to be taking to the skies, maybe we do still need it. I don't know. Is the overall answer to that is I have no idea. There we go. That should even those things out right there. Now, obviously, the thing that... Let's see if we can continue up over this hill with the engines we have. I know we're going to need to add some additional thrust. That's evident by the fact that we don't have enough thrust to get this thing motivated properly. And I actually think we have more reverse thrust than we do forward thrust. So, let's go ahead and get onto this thing. Let's see if we can't catch up. Catch up. It kind of looks like it despawned though, did it? That would be a real bummer if it despawned. Oh no, it's there. This is gonna be hairy. I don't know if I want to go this way. The other thing is we could go ahead and see if we can weld up the giant engines, and if we can, like what that looks like. It may be, man. Honestly, I think if we just added 1 or 2 thrusters, we probably could we could lift this thing off. I think we copied those sides perfectly. Yeah. Oh, not perfectly. We'll have to do some extra work there. But that's okay. But if I feel like if we added just 1 or 2 engines, oh, we are stuck. Okay, well, in order to get this thing motivated more properly, we're gonna have to take a step back, put the brakes on. So here's what we need to do. We need to do a couple things. First, we need to grab this color once more. Why am I moving? Oh, I'm not moving. The rover's moving. Are we still moving? No. Okay. So let's do this guy here. Unlock that guy there. Now, we can come into this. We need to do thrust really quick. So, thrust on the Malifaux, we have lift thrust, and then we have... That's lift thrust, and then we should have forward thrust, or no. We should have other thrust. Atmospherics. Obviously, forward left thrust welder. Oh, that's welder. Large atmo. So all of the Malifaux's thrust. This is interesting because I'm pretty sure I have a group. What is the group called? Aft wheels, forward wheels. Malifaux atmo. There you go. So if we did atmo, right? If we could spell atmo. We have our reverse atmo we could turn on and off. That's not for this ship. That's for the Pronoid. So Malifaux atmo should contain all of these thrusters right here. Save, and then we turn them off that. And then I think personally, now that this is good, we'll lock you back down. And then for you, what we need to do I want to go ahead and we're going to go ahead and put in a couple of lift thrusters on this bad boy here because we're going to need to, it looks like we're going to need to do a little bit of flying, I think. You know what? How much battery do we have? We got enough battery. We can let's see, 8. We're going to do this real quick. We're just going to add 2 engines. 9. Oh, I don't want to put any products into. I know there's probably a quicker way to do this, right? Like, I have to put one of these containers to locked. Build planner is empty. Okay, so then let's just go to here, grab one of these, and then let's grab an engine. 8, 8, nope, 9, there we go. This is going to be port forward. Okay, let's go ahead and grab this guy here. See if we can't get in there and there we go. That should be everything that's in this dang thing. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, now we'll go ahead and let's go and see if this does what we think it's gonna do. It may not. We may be in for trouble. There we go. Lock her down. Okay. So the other thing about this, I did side thruster, and that was probably a mistake. Because those side thrusts don't need to come on when I turn all of them on, but they're going to turn on. That's okay. So real quick, let's do atmospherics at, oh my goodness, atmo. So Malafor atmo, or lift, Malafor lift thrust. So Malafor lift thrust. Okay, this is going to be a little bit different because the lift thrust plus this guy needs to be saved, and then we can off terminal. So now if we go here and we say groups and we say lift, Malafor lift thrust, and we turn you on here on. Let's do it. Let's give it a go. We've got engines are go. All engines are go. Oh, we do not have the lift, even with. Oh no, not at all. Okay. Well, there's that. Are they all running? Let's go find out. This is obviously the batteries aren't going to be super keen for this, but running, 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 running. Okay, so they're all cooking. It just means we don't have enough thrust. We're gonna need more. Always over engineer, right? That's what we decided. You know, it probably would just be a wise idea as a whole to not worry too much about trying to lift off right now and just travel on land. Because I think we have the ground clearance everywhere, as long as we don't go in any tight holes. Yeah, like that right there. As long as we don't, like, go into ravines that have sidewalls on either side of us, we should be perfectly okay. It's just getting this thing motivated because we've got so much material. And we're actually gaining weight because we're building additional motors. I think, I could be mistaken here. And that was one of the things I wanted to look at once we got traveling. I was gonna say, okay, let's take a look and see what let's take a look and see what how we are looking on resources, and then maybe if we are like, okay, we're light on this resource, we're light on this resource, we either plan to make a drill ship, like something that we can drill with so we don't have to have the big drills on the back, or alternatively we say, okay, we know what we need, let's go ahead and grab those materials while we still have the drills set up and hooked up, and that way we can do that. Because as soon as we go to that, like, that opens up space for additional engines, it opens up a space for potentially, that was scary for a second. It opens up space for potentially some other stuff. So once we get kind of rolling, we'll take a look really quick. Because we seem to be over the primary lump there. So let's take a look at inventory. Go down here. And our materials for stuff. We've got magnesium, we got tons of iron, nickel we're not super great on, cobalt we're pretty good on, platinum obviously there's not platinum on the planet. Gold and silver we probably could use more of, but do we need it right this second? I don't think we do. We're gonna go down this side of the hill over here. So I think that if we turn off our... Oh, slow it down there, champ. We're not a race car. We're not a race car. We're not a race car. Okay, we're racing. We are a race car. We just destroyed a whole bunch of stuff. How bad? Oh yeah, real bad. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. That was fun, yeah. Super good. We are a race car. Man, love that. I love that for me. That is what we love to see happen around here. We love to see it. Exactly. What is the consequences of my consequences of my decisions? Gotta love it. Gotta love those consequences. It's what society loves. How are we doing? Did we pick up all the crap? Looks like we did. Looks like we did. Okay, so the good news is we only lost part of one whole thruster. So what we can do, let's go in here. This is still... No, we're not quite level yet, so we're gonna move up here to the level ground really quick. And then once we get to level, I will fix all of their stuff. Perfect. Are we stopped? We are having a lot of trouble stopping today. Seriously, why are we having so much trouble stopping this damn thing? Okay. That was fun. Love to see it. We love to be a part of it. Let's go up here and grab this guy. You know what we're gonna do? Oh, we're gonna fly right over that. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna say, what are you? Flying squirrel. Instead of 5, we're gonna say special. I believe this is how you lock stuff from getting into it. I think is how that works. So what we can do is we can take and grab some steel plates. Probably don't need... Oh, that didn't work. Special. No, why didn't that work? Where'd my steel plates go? You jerk. What the hell is special supposed to be? Isn't it special that keeps it? You know what? It's fine. Or is this welder down as 5? Man, I'm not really doing a lot of talking. My apologies. Okay. Now. There we go. Alright, let's see. We get this guy here. We say large atmospheric thruster. We can change that name to Urge. And then we do star. Oh my gosh, I can't type. Probably put a space there because there's no reason not to. Turn you off. Come over here. like this. Turn that on so I can move down and get this guy welded up. There's probably a way to do this where if I go on down from below and I just tilt it upwards or whatever. That's probably what I should do. Hmm, that's interesting. What is, stoosh. Alright. Let's see, get this. Oh. Alrighty. Now. Get my health back, 'cause I injured myself like a dolt. Alright, let's see if we now have enough juice to get ourselves off the ground. We have to come here, we're going to have to say thrust. Malifor's lift thrust is going to have to include this guy now. Nope, not that guy. Malifor's lift thrust is going to have to include this guy. And we're going to hit save, and then we're going to say off terminal. We do this, and then let's see if we boot them up. They are working. Hey, would you look at that? Oh, we need to pitch up, and we also need to go, what are they called? What are they called? Gyroscopes. This is nearly bad. Okay, let's get these all on. Look at that. This is only slightly alarming. I think I don't have reverse thrust yet, but it's not like the thrusters are particularly good at slowing this thing down. This is the idea behind this anyways, is that it's supposed to idly carry on through the sky. And then we have reactor. This guy here, toggle on off. And then in theory, we can crank these guys on, give us more power, and this guy, and give us the juice to proceed. But there we go, we got 2 engines up. Obviously this thing is meant to glide idly by. I think what will ultimately happen, I probably should go into here and we'll say thrust for the Malfor. I think it's called reverse, or no, what is it called? Atmo. So the Malfor is Atmo. All these are lift. Ooh, nearly made a mistake. Malifor's Atmo thrust. We're gonna have to. Okay, let's go ahead and move towards the thing. And we can stop a little further out and take one of the skiffs. Oh, I was going to say, did we lose the skiff? Son of a bee. Okay, I'm going to pick you up once. Well, we're going to be there shortly. I don't need to pick you up. This is kind of what I wanted it to do, though. I wanted to, like, slowly idle through the sky. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too nutso. Let's see, reactor. How are we doing? 30 ingots. That's not great. Obviously, if this thing... You know, there's supposed to be a distress signal. Ah, I see it. Okay, let's touch down. Okay, we are there. We've made it to the thing. Let's do a quick save ski. And we're gonna go down and investigate that and see what it do. And hopefully not get shot in the face. If we get shot in the face, well, it was meant to be. Look at that. Sounds like this thing had an engine in it. Got a battery right there we're not going to be able to dig out. What do we got there? Refinery? A wheel structure. Some tools. Nope. No tools from this guy, it looks like. Ooh, a data backstab. Sorry, buddy. Do you often grind your people? You shouldn't. You should never grind your people. Once you're done with them, I guess. Ooh. Couch? Anything in there? What do we got? Ooh, some more mag. So we got some stuff. This thing's making a weird humming noise. There's quite a bit of this
Inventory full.
below ground, so that's suspicious as hell. But it's okay. Let's go ahead and get to the mouthful really quick. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to clean this thing up. I'm not going to do that on camera. I will investigate to see if there's anything of note, of note. There we go. Don't need this, or this. Really quick, you know what we can do? We can turn off the, turn off both of these things. We don't need them on right this second. What do we got? Another unknown distress signal. That's going to be our next mission. We'll go there next. But yeah, you know what, guys? I think I'm going to call it here. We've gotten ourselves a nice little test of the flighting. That's, yeah. What words? Words are hard. So we've got ourselves some engine pods. Obviously, that needs to be flushed out and then, not torn off. Would be good in randomness. But yeah. I think this is good. I think this is gonna be a cruiser. I do need to set up some groups for my reverse thrust so that it can cruise idly without it having to press forward and stuff. That's one of the things I want to do, which means I'm gonna have to have a flight mode bar, I assume, probably a ground mode and a flight mode. So I'll probably do that off camera so you guys can see that next time. If you enjoyed this, you know what to do. I would like if you hit the little like button, subscribe, bell notification. Appreciate the comments always. I look forward to those each time, and I try to give as much time between things. What else? Yeah, next time we're gonna wrap that thing up. We're gonna see if there's anything of value in there. If there is, next time you'll see we'll read that tablet and everything. But yeah, I will catch you later, taters. Let's see if we can wave. Hey, nope, we can't because I'm on the wrong channel. Let's try. How about now? Nope, can't wave. Go figure. All right, guys. Yeah, I'll catch you later. And as always, be kind. Bye.